Well, hello, everybody. I'm sitting here alone at the show of shows. As promised, 6 p.m. Central Time. This Sunday night, we're starting something new. Bart and I had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun on my Sunday night 10 o'clock show. Bart joined me, but now we're bringing the whole gang together. Going to try to do this thing regular 6 o'clock. And you should check out, right now, I'm not sure if Gaming Road Warrior is set up for this, but you might check out Post House channel and see if it's showing live there, because so far we've got the simulcast extended that far. Off-Grid Arcade, Mr. Postile, and right now that's where we know we're at. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to bring on my other guests. Not guests. They're members. They're members of the panel. We're going to have a good time. So our first member's family tree must be a cactus, because everybody on it's a prick. Let's welcome Bart, Off-Grid Arcade.
Wow. Thank you. What an introduction.
Well, it doesn't stop there. Somewhere out there's a village idiot missing, but we found him. Mr. Postile.
Oh, hey. How's it going, everybody? Nice to finally be here. I'm not in bed, huh? I don't think I am, anyway.
Now, last but not least, our next member is a success and will go far in life. For everybody else's sake, we hope he stays there. Mike CB's Gaming Headquarters, a.k.a.
Hey, everyone.
The Road Warrior. So here's the gang, everybody. Say hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I got to get back to the comments. Oh, we're starting to fill up here. It looks like we got a few people out here. Possum Grits. That's a new name for me. Possum
Yes,
Grits.
he's from my channel.
Oh.
See, representing. Good to see
Nice.
you, Possum Grits.
Yeah, here's
Nice.
Possum Grits.
A good friend Derek, a good friend Kelly.
There's Derek.
Yeah, got a few people here. So let's this is fun. I'll tell you what, it's great to see Mr. Postile. He's looking good over there. I think he's even they went to a lot of trouble to set up a laptop, and you got everything running good.
I turned the lights down low so that I look better for a change.
Yeah, I gotta remember that trick. How's that?
There you go. Oh, you're beautiful. We're even twins. Look, I even took the time to look at that.
Oh, look at there.
Well, I'll just start out by saying that I think our plan here, we want this to be fun. So we're not going to promise anything. We're not putting a lot of pre-work into this. If you like us, tune in. We hope you do. But we're going to talk basically about gaming stuff and try to keep it at about an hour. We'll let the chat kind of drive it a little bit. But I know that anybody can do anything they want, as far as what they want to bring. I know Mike has put some work into a presentation he's got tonight. I think each one of us has got something we're going to talk about. So we're going to try to cover some of those bases and before we've been just basically Bart and I've been on the pinball scene, but we've got Nintendo Switch. We got those two guys right down on the bottom are some PlayStation 5 playing son of a guns, and Mike's a kind of I'd call him our historian here. So Bart, I'm gonna turn it over to you a minute, and and we're gonna start a pinball tournament tonight. This is gonna be Bart's not gonna keep a spreadsheet. No, we're not doing any prizes, but every Saturday night I thought I'd start a different pinball tournament, and you can play in it, and then guess what you win. Next week, we announce your name on the show. And so I've just got it permanently written down to announce Champagne Room. Bart, take it away for a few minutes. I'm going to give it a break.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't have anything really prepared for tonight. Not like the guys might, but I just want to say it's nice to see the four of us together. We've done stuff before as a group, but it's been a while since all four of us have been together. And I want to say thank you to both Mike and Poe for being here, because I've been stuck with this son of a bitch for 14 weeks. And it's nice to have other company. So I'm looking forward to this show. I think it's going to be a good time. And like Greg was saying, for the viewers out there that don't know what to expect, it's just the four of us talking about gaming and stuff that interests us, and we all get along pretty well. And I think it goes over well. You're not going to see a bunch of hoorah stuff like, hey, let's pump this system, or let's pump that, or let's say we love this, or worse, let's say we hate this. It's just talking realistic stuff. What we think, that's what we're going to say. So
no drama, no divas.
That's
no drama,
right.
No divas.
Yeah, we're not out here to trash
Put
anybody.
the pitchforks away.
Yep. Always ready to roast people, but yeah, that's really all I got to say at the beginning here. We'll see where it goes.
I'll try to have a nice introduction every week too, and play nice.
Is that going to start next week?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pass it. When you get done, pass it. Let's go full circle counterclockwise. Pass it down to Mike whenever you get done.
Yeah, we'll just go down to Mike. And Mike, what do you got to say?
Yeah, it's been a while since we got all together again. So, yeah, pretty fun. I'm glad you're back, Poe. You know, after shifting our time, got to see your pretty face in the dark. But yeah, where's your beer? Oh,
Oh,
am I gone?
Let's see your Bud Light. I mean your
Oh,
old
what's going on?
Milwaukee.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, my Bud Light. No, I'm drinking Coors. Not Bud.
Yeah, that's the. There you go. You're the man. You're the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 5:30 down here, so I figure I should start early.
Right. It's always beer 30 somewhere, right?
all right.
I figured
Yes,
I'd better
yes,
stay
exactly.
straight tonight. I got me a diet cherry limeade.
Jack Daniel's slushy. up
Oh,
there.
nice.
Good way to hide it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm also excited. I'll be bringing I got the game footage. Hopefully, I didn't suck too much playing. I played Mustang and High Roller Casino. High Roller is
Right.
pretty hard, but yeah, I got the video for it, so I'm ready.
Excellent.
Cool.
Excellent.
And if you want to, Mike, Bart and I were playing with this earlier. If you want to queue any of those up at the bottom of the screen while Poe's talking, then all you got to do is it's up to you. But then when you're ready, I can just go ahead and flow with it, because once you put those in the bottom of the screen, I don't know. Does it automatically launch them, Bart?
I don't think so. I think you still have to allow it in, or one of us. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's what you. Bart and I were playing with this the other night, and I found out I can queue up a whole bunch of stuff down there, and then it just flows right in. So, just if you want to. It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully it works when we get this set up. I haven't tried it yet, so.
Yeah, this is our first time out, folks. So, if we just go away, we'll see you next Sunday at 10. Sunday at 6. I'm still stuck on that 10.
That's
So
it,
Mike,
Derek.
whenever you're ready, pass it over to Poe, but I don't want to interrupt you. You got as much time as you want, buddy.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, go ahead, Poe. I'm done.
Yeah, it's been a while. I can't remember when the last time was. Yeah, no, Derek. Was Chaos in here tonight? Chaos, mute
I
him
thought he was.
for a good 300 seconds. Ban him. Yeah. It's been a while since we all got together. I don't know if that was it last summer, or were we all together since then, officially? I don't remember.
No, I think unofficially,
Oh, wow.
it's been since last year.
Yeah, and over a year ago, we did a little show together for a little bit, and then we talked about doing the whole rooftop get together thing again, and it hadn't happened. So I'm glad that we're all back together officially. I guess it's officially. We're able to work out a time that works for all of us for right now, anyway. So I think it's awesome. There's no David Hasselhoff this time around in the background. We'll work on that for the future. But yeah, this is
Y'all
awesome.
get Halfman back.
And I did bring something. This was the Mike requested it since this is sold in my area.
Yes.
Yeah, you got some Yingling lager. I got the larger lager. This isn't lager as in Logger. That's not the lager. It's not the lager you're looking for.
That's a good game.
You're excited. You think it's lager.
It's,
I don't want to interrupt Poe, but since Poe has got the floor right now, just say I want to say real quick. I was experimenting. It is streaming great on Poe's channel, so I don't want to be the one that and Bart and I think all of us agree. You don't have to watch us on any one particular channel. We can see your chat in here no matter where you chat. Now, mind you, you can't see cross-platform chats, but so I encourage you, get over and visit Poe's channel and say hi over there if you can. Whatever you want to do, but just want to encourage you to spread this around a little bit because we're able to do that. It's kind of cool. Cool technology.
And Derek knows PA's finest. Derek is from PA, right, Derek? Originally from PA, and then when he found out I lived here, he left, moved away. Yingling was a favorite of my uncle, who passed away a few years back. He wasn't from Pennsylvania. My aunt moved to the state of Indiana and met him. He was actually from Kentucky, but when he came here and visited, he always ordered a Yingling, would take some back with him. So I was, old Poe drinks Milwaukee's best. He's not refined, but young Poe, no. Now, let me set this aside. I might have had a few Milwaukee's best beforehand to get the palate ready for the finer things in life here. But
Nice.
yeah, I'm glad that I'm actually able to get together with all you guys, and I'm not in bed when you're talking shit on me. Like,
we're gonna miss that though.
Oh, I will too. I love that. That's a part of my Mondays. I'm not gonna know what to do in the morning.
Bart has never seemed to care whether you're here or not to track.
Oh yeah. Or in text messages, right?
It's all the same. It's all the same.
Right. And he's wearing that nice shirt that I got for his birthday.
I was getting ready to ask, what's everybody wearing tonight? I'm in the Star Wars tonight.
It works just as well if it's cut off, Poe.
That says flick.
Yeah, I got my Flick My Balls shirt on that Poe got me.
Nice.
I don't know. I can't tell how to straighten it.
Mike's got DK on, I think.
Yep. Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm wearing this is Jason from the Friday the 13th game, and he's fighting Thomas from Kung Fu. So we're mixing NES games there. Damn it!
Awesome.
I don't know which way to go. Cameras are backwards.
Yeah.
Well, getting all the fun stuff and introductions out of the way, and I'm just glad to see that we've got quite a few people in here right now. I don't know if this what I'm seeing at the top of the channel is just for this channel or a combined one, but I think we're doing pretty good tonight. And again, I'm loved looking it over at this other monitor and seeing this going out on Post channel. I'll tell you, the software we got is working great, and I think each one of you can add 2 destinations. And then I think Bart and I got control over like 5 or 6. So man, we could be worldwide in no time.
Right.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Bread.
We could just get that bread
Like the
sponsor.
bread.
Oh, Champagne Room's here.
Champagne room.
Hey, Champagne
I know
Room.
that Poe is live, which is good because I have my notifications turned off for Poe's channel. Every time I get in a good mood, I see he's putting out another video, and I got to try to stomach that. But
There's too many lately, too. It's that stupid PS5's fault. It's too easy to hit that button,
yeah. And I like how you're playing two games at once, kind of 3 with the boat game. But you're playing the 2, and then the first 20 minutes is watch Poe try to figure out which buttons do which again.
And I have no idea. And I'm picking RPGs that are also really fun games, but they have skill trees and branches, and I don't know. You got to figure out what to do, and I'm no good at that.
Well, he says, in that other game, that's a jump button. What just happened?
Right, exactly.
I'm trying to defend.
Let's talk about that for a minute, though. Since we're on Poe, let's talk about what he's doing. There's two. First of all, I got to say, I'm really enjoying your PlayStation 5 videos because evidently you've got a way of streaming and recording from the PlayStation 5 that just blows me away. It makes me want to buy one, even though I can't afford one and don't want to buy all these games again. I wish the Switch had that capability. But so tell us the 2 games that you're primarily. There's some Dead Island and some Star Wars that you're doing. Let's promote that a little bit and get people over to your channel to watch it. What do you got going on?
Dead Island 2, I played the original when it came out. I think it was like 12 years ago on the PS3. And zombies, it's always something fun with friends. So my brother and my best friend and my nephew played that at the time. And playing those games together, it was nothing better than that, smashing the zombies. And you're able to build weapons. You find weapons, you build them, you make them better. Can add different things to them, and at the same time you level up, you learn skills, you get better, you choose which skills you want to make, you learn how to do things better. You build your strengths, and as you go you just really get overpowered as you go. But then so do the zombies. You fight higher level zombies as you go, and but you got to remember the different moves. You can go back and look again to see, how do I do this move again, how do I do that. And that's fine if you're playing just that game all the time. But I chose to play that and the new Star Wars game where you do basically the same thing. So now it's like, okay, do I hit the left shoulder button and the triangle button to do this in this game? Or was that the other game I had? And now you got 50 guys on you and you're trying to remember which moves to do. Is it this game or that game I do? So I'm standing there with the lightsaber. I should be able to kick their asses, but I'm standing there going like this instead, and I'm boot scooting boogie across the floor, and I'm getting my ass kicked at both games. But they are a lot of fun. I did get the Hell Edition. I haven't done the official unboxing video, but I got the special edition for Dead Island 2. It is pretty cool. There's a steel book inside and everything. I'll be getting to that video eventually. But I love it. I can sit, and I figure I might as well make videos for it. I'm going to play the game anyway. I'm going to play it to the end. So I might as well upload it to my channel. And I know a lot of people that watch my channel would rather see the old stuff, but I love it, so I'm going to record it. I'm going to throw it up there, whether anybody's going to watch it or not. It's a really fun game. And I hope that Mike can join me one of these times here, and we can kick some zombie butt. And Derek talked about it too.
Yeah.
So maybe Derek, will you be my friend? Join me.
I'll tell you, Poe, one of my favorite moves in that Dead Island is when you got the zombie about beat and they're laying on the ground. That tells you to push that square button, I think. I think I came into your stream the other day right at the right time because there was some squishing going on.
I love to squash their melons. And another thing, a strategic move I did on there the other day, if there's electrical wire on the ground and there's a horde of zombies there, you can kind of stand behind there and kind of like, ooh, I'm over here, get them to come toward you and just shock the hell out of them. Now, Derek said I was a cheater for doing that, but it's allowed. It's in the game. So
that's right.
That's why I told Chaos to mute him a little bit, and
Well, Champagne Room's asking about the Star Wars.
That is a lot of fun. I got a lot to learn there. I think the last time I played, was that Friday? And I got nowhere. I think I went from that checkpoint to the same exact checkpoint in that half-hour gameplay. I did very poorly at that gameplay. I wasn't feeling great. The sun was in my eyes, that kind of thing.
Now, Poe, the Star Wars game that you're playing, what's it called? The Lost Jedi or something like that?
Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor. Now, that's actually the second part, right, to that other game that you haven't played yet?
Fallen Order, yeah.
You have that, but you haven't played it? Is that
well, it's free on PlayStation Plus right now. Mike has it. Mike is playing it, or has played it.
Yeah, I'm playing that one.
Now that's
Yeah.
not available on the Switch, is it? I don't think you can get that. I tried to look it up
Oh.
once I saw you playing it. I don't know if it's available.
No, I don't think so.
Switch probably doesn't have the horsepower to run it.
Yeah.
They have certain games available through the cloud, I think, but I don't know if that's one of the ones they have. Probably just Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So those are some great things you need to get over to Mr. Styles channel and check out. Not to mention the fact he's been putting out a lot of content lately, but also, Bart and I ruined him and Mike both on this pinball thing. I mean, Poe's been putting out some pinball videos too. So, I mean, you've got some good content there. So with that being said, I want to move over to Mike and ask him, Mike is not putting out as much content, but I'm going to tell you what. Mike's putting out, I've said this many a time, bragging on my buddy. It's great content, a lot of work, a lot of editing, and they're great stuff. Mike, anything coming up new you want to talk about on your Gaming Road Warrior channel or anything in general, but basically what's going on in your channel and what might be coming to us next?
Well, currently I'm working on the Super Mario Brothers games on there for the documentary. Because of the movie, I mean, that kind of inspired me to do it. So that's what I'm working on right now. And then later, I'm trying to figure out for the next one so I don't have to wait as long to keep doing because the document, it's the editing, the video editing part, it takes the longest, especially when you're trying to compile like all that recorded video from the other games and stuff, because I tend to record stuff on my TV. So, and then trying to get everything transferred on my PC is just so slow. I got to build a new computer because my 3.0 ports are down, so it's transferring via 2.0. So I usually transfer the computer, and I'll have to step away and grab a coffee, then come back there later, watch a little Mr. Poe style videos or Off Grid or G Parker, and by that time it's good to go. It's like, oh, there's my gameplay footage. So yeah, thanks for putting videos, guys, so I have something to watch when I go on YouTube. Especially when I'm waiting to get all my videos uploaded to my PC. I really need to build a new one. But it's fun. The quickest that what you guys were talking about for like Poe doing the Star Wars and the Dead Island 2. Yeah, for the pinball ones, that was the quickest one. I was like just playing and recording off my PS5. I'm like, dude, I'm done. And then I was able to upload it to my other computer. But then I was like, oh, no, I need to upload it here on this laptop. So I just brought it here. I got everything good to go. So I decided I didn't like my gameplay when I played my first. It's like, oh, that sucks. So I had to play again after I got off church and then recorded it. And it's like so quick. And then put it on my laptop here, and it was good to go. So, yeah, PS5's really got a good thing going with its recording abilities. It's just really fast, so I really appreciate that. But as far as like pinball games, I seen you, G Parker, playing the Cactus Jack.
Yeah,
and I was kind of wondering, do any of the tables have like one of the games I haven't played was the Playboy pinball table. I think that's one of the ones I haven't played, and also was it Terminator 2 from Richie? I think he made that one, and then 3. So it's like I'm trying to find those games. I would love to play them, but I can't find it.
Yeah, Bart and I'll get together with you and help you on that. I think he's looking for VPX stuff, right, Bart?
Yeah, I mean, that if you're wanting those tables, that's where you're going to find them, is on VPX.
Okay.
And
Now,
How about like Elvira's Scared Stiff? Is that on there too?
that's on VPX.
Oh, nice.
That's the only place I found any of those.
And you really don't have to have a front end if you don't want to go to all that trouble. You can just download the games and download VPX and launch them. And, we got these fancy cabinets where we got them auto launching and stuff, but you can just get the VPX software, which is free. You can get the tables and the downloads, which are free. I can get you in the down, right? Yeah, Champagne Rooms mentioned the pup pack.
Oh.
If you want to add multiple screens, maybe you don't want to do that. But long story short, you can run all that pretty simply and pretty fast. We can help you set it up. Matter of fact, I could probably put together I could probably put together a zipped up package for you and send it to you, and you probably get going right away.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I
Greg
appreciate that.
was on at midnight the other night playing the Playgirl table too. I turned that one off.
Yeah.
Well, I only did that after watching you play. What's that one he likes to play? Rainbow Bride, or what is it?
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. That's it.
Kept saying I'm grabbing my plunger. I don't know. I turned it off.
Well, with that being said, that's kind of a good segue. And I was going to turn over to Bart, but since he mentioned that Cactus Jack, that's kind of one of the things I'm working on right now. Is I'm doing a, I was doing the Metroid series because I bought Metroid Dread and I bought the Metroid remastered, whatever it was, and I really got into that. But just like typical Greg, I got into it and then I put it down, and I need to get it picked back up. And I also bought. I'm glad to hear you're doing Mario, because I did buy that remastered Mario U Deluxe. I bought that one, and I'm having a ball playing that. Is that what it's called? Mario U? Yeah, it's called Super Mario Brothers U. That's it. And I could never figure out. Finally, I found out that nobody seems to agree on why they called it Super Mario Brothers U, but it has something to do with it's a remake of the GameCube version, right?
The Wii U came out.
The
on
Wii,
the Wii.
yeah, the Wii, yeah, that's what.
Yep.
It is. But I've been enjoying that. But so where I'm headed is, since you mentioned Cactus Jacks, once I kind of was playing those and trying to do some videos on them, I was cleaning up the house for the grandkids coming this last week, and I ran across my At Games Legends Mini. It was just sitting upstairs, and I knew the kids would get into it. I said, I got to find something to do with this. I had an extra monitor, and I hooked it up, and I that card I showed on Bart and Mine stream the other day, I got the capture card, and I thought, I'll set up a thing on the bar and play in there and do some videos. And lo and behold, I forgot all about Bart, and I've done some videos on At Games, the tables you buy, but I almost forgot about ArcadeNet, which is their version of Nintendo Online or whatever. You pay a 6-month subscription fee, and you get all these games. And so there's pinball and there's some arcade games in there. So I've been featuring some videos of that, playing like 3 or 4 of the different pinball machines, which come with it. And anyway, and that's when you caught me live. I've been doing 2 or 3 either pre-recorded or live, and it was kind of fun. Last night I just the grandkids left. I love them, but they left. It was quiet around here, and Cheryl went to bed, and I said, I'm going to fire this thing up. So that's kind of what I've been working on, is playing those. But so, Mike, if you ever had a At Games Mini or Pro or the cabinet, that's how I'm playing those particular games. But you can get them on VPX.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Greg,
Cool.
let me ask you this real quick, since you're talking about that. What does it cost
Okay.
for that At Games Pass?
If you pay 6 months in advance, it was something like $20 a month. I remember people were complaining it's $20 a month, which is too high. But I think if you pay 6 months in advance, it works out to $60. It's $10 a month. But the cool thing about that is if you belong to that, not only can you. I have 3 At Games products. I got the Ultimate, which is the cab. I've got the and I paid pretty much full price for that, but it was worth it. It's a good toy. It's good fun. But then I bought the Pro, which you have, for $99 at Sam's when they went on sale, and then the Mini went on sale for $50. So I bought one of those. Well, the nice thing about that is if you belong to that $10 a month thing, I can play them on any of those.
Yeah,
And also the tables I buy, if you belong to ArcadeNet, it also allows the tables you buy to cross-platform too. So I can play on the Legends stand-up one. You can actually play pinball. It's got pinball buttons. Or I can play it on vertical mode on the other. So yeah. So to answer your question, $10 a month, but you get all those benefits, which to me, considering I own the products, I've wavered back and forth, but they're fun, and it's just one more fun thing in my arcade.
Yeah, and it's really cool how you have the mini, and then you got that smaller screen. It's not something big. That's if you just want to jump on and play some pinball really quick without firing up the machines or all that stuff. That's a brilliant way to play some pinball without having to break the bank or have to fire up big machines and have a lot of room to do it.
And I'm planning on building kind of a at Games has the full-size pinball. Well, then they came out with a mini pinball machine. Of course, it has a back glass. Mine's not going to have that, but I'm just planning on. I love in the spring and the summer when it's not too hot doing woodworking. I just thought I'd buy me a sheet of plywood and I'd cut it up like I did for the other tables, but make me just a miniature bar top. Something I can just move around because it is nice that when we had all this company in town. So the NFL draft was here this last week, so we had my son and his friends, Cheryl's son and his friends came in for that, and the grandkids came. We were all down there at one time. Well, I had everything fired up, and I'll tell you what, we had 6 different people playing pinball at the same time on different machines.
Nice.
It's fun.
Bragging.
There's no room. But I want to.
That's cool. That's
Where's
awesome.
that mute button for Greg's screen?
But I want to say we've kind of worked around from Mike to Poe and Mike, and I kind of jumped in there now with what I've been doing. But Bart's got some. Talk about your series that you're doing. You got Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Thursday, 20, the 2nd, 5th, the 4th of the 5th, whatever. I mean, he's got shit everywhere.
Yeah. Kelly was rooting for you. We were watching Greg's stream from last night. Was that last night when you did it, right? Your midnight stream?
Yeah.
And you were plugging my things, and Kelly was rooting for you because you were like, he does Marvel Monday. And then you even said Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Oh, Saturday is Star Wars, and you couldn't come up with Williams Wednesday. She's yelling at the TV, Greg, Williams, Greg. But, I just thought that would be interesting because, I do a lot of pinball videos, and of course, with FX coming out. And I thought, how can it's really my own laziness and how to remember what to do. Because trying to pick what game to play and all that, it becomes when you got so many to choose from. And I said, here's something that works, Marvel Monday. And I was like, hey, I could do Williams Wednesday. And I actually, last weekend, I did 2 Star Wars tables anyway. And I was like, that's what got me thinking. Star Wars Saturday, I could do, hey, Marvel Monday. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm basically going through Pinball FX. And every Monday, I'm just going in order what they're on my screen. And I have noticed they're not the same way on everybody's screens because I've been watching people that are playing the Kong versus Godzilla. And some people have the Godzilla table first, and then my table has Kong first, then the versus, then the Godzilla. But I watched other people's videos while they're playing, and they're in different orders. So my order of play may not be the same as if you fire up yours. So don't be yelling at me saying, hey, idiot, Darth Vader wasn't the first Star Wars table. I'm just playing them whatever order they're on my table. And Kelly's saying she was just trying to help you, Greg. But
Appreciate the help. Kelly's a wonderful lady.
But you couldn't hear her.
She's welcome back here anytime. Just leave Bart at home.
Yeah. And then our good friend Derek, who's in the thing, he said in our Discord channel, which I'll plug that too right now, I think he's going to kind of take it as little mini tournaments. So each week, each day when I play a Marvel Monday, he'll take that as a challenge and he'll play it. And he also got us a permanent link invite to the Discord channel. So underneath every one of my videos, it will have that link. If you're not on the Discord, you can get on there. And if you think you can beat my score, you're probably over the age of 6. Go ahead and do it. And we have a little sub channel on that Discord that is for side tournaments, and that's where that will be. I'm sure when we're doing these weekly things, we're not really doing the 10-week thing that we did, but we do have a channel based on that. Maybe Greg will put the score on there too for these ones that we do every week through here until we start a real tournament.
Yeah, I think the plan there is we will do another 8-10 week tournament again. But for right now, in between time, I just thought every Saturday night I'd just take a couple minutes to go in the other room. We got it already queued up. I'm gonna go in and I thought I'd try to let. Matter of fact, right now I'll turn it back to Bart. Now would be a good time if think of an FX3 table and start putting them in the chat. And Bart maybe will flash them on the screen. Just throw the name of a table up and the name we try to see the most, if we can watch it. I'll throw that tournament up tonight, and I'll run a 5-day tournament under G Parker, password G Parker. And I'll go set it up here in a few minutes, and you're not going to get nothing other than we'll say your name, Champagne Room, at the next Sunday night stream.
Oh, no Fishtails Friday.
Yeah, but we get final word on what it is, and it ain't going to be Fishtails. I can tell you that.
That's around Easter time, Fishtail Friday, right?
Well, if Poe does Fishtails Friday, I'll think about Tesla Tuesday, but then Mike's got to do My Little Pony Monday.
Oh, boy.
These will be FX3 tables. But, 1 week we might throw in an FX table just because I'm curious how many viewers have FX. So.
Yeah, these tournaments are just all of my stuff is going to be on FX because that's what I'm showcasing on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. And when Derek said about turning it into a little tournament, but he'll take the challenge, I thought I may or may not. I don't know. I might do a 24-hour when I shoot my video because you can only do one at a time. So if I do a Marvel Monday, I do a 5-day tournament. I can't do a Williams Wednesday.
Right.
So maybe I'll just do little 24-hour tournaments and I'll mention it on the thing. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start the tournament and play 3 games and that'll be my video. And, of course, 3 turns into 4 when you're this close to getting that collectible.
If on Monday you did a 1-day tournament, then when you do your Wednesday video, you could announce your winner of the Monday one and announce the start of your Wednesday one, which is, what'd you say, Wally World Wednesday?
Wally World Wednesday.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
Hey, Herb Wars. Yeah. Good to see you, Herb Wars. And I feel bad. We said stuff in the chat, but Snoochie Boochie's brother Savage, Greg was talking when he popped in. It's always good to see our brother over the pond. And Herb Wars we haven't seen for quite a while. I think he used to go to the old show, so he knows all of us from the good old days. But that's about all I got to talk about all that. So you can tune into my channel every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and then in between I do the whatever stuff. That's when I'll do Zaccaria pinball, or if I want to play something, Centipede. We did some Centipede games. If I want to play that kind of stuff, or maybe some Switch stuff, that'll be in the off days. So.
Well, if you guys will allow me, then Bart, I'm going to do a quick. I'm going to turn this over to Mike here in a minute. So, Mike, if you want to start figuring yours out, but I'm going to throw a screen share up here, and
Sure.
If I can, did I mess it up already? I think I just dumped it. Oh, okay. Screen share. See, I get everything planned out, and then I mess it up. Okay. I was just going to show you something. Since we were talking about ArcadeNet, this is just some news. I'm going to try each week to give you some news about something that's going on with AtGames, if you're an AtGames viewer on the channel. And I'm also going to try to find some Switch stuff. So I've got 2 things to tell you about. One is this is from, if you can see this, in the month of May, clear through June, and I think before this, there was something. Okay. Yes. May 5th, 12th, 19th, and 22nd, and June 2nd, they are going to be adding to ArcadeNet. I told you they have pinball, but they also have a game selection. And these are the games they're going to be adding to ArcadeNet. They're adding 5 games, brings us to 75 of the planned 100 games to be joining ArcadeNet. So they're adding these games. So if you can see that list, I'm not going to read through them all, but on May 5th, they're adding 5, 12th, 19th, 26th, and June 2nd. And I think I cropped that off here by mistake. There are some that are starting tomorrow. I thought I read somewhere there's some that's starting tomorrow, but this is the ones I know about for sure. So if you are an At Games user, you can see these. They'll probably do a firmware update on those days, and they will be automatically added to your machine with ArcadeNet. So there's a little something there. And then the only other thing was let me bring up this Nintendo thing that I just found this on Nintendo. Let me bring this up bigger again, folks. Okay, this since they got this Crypt of the Necro Dancer on our pinball, right? On our FX pinball. But then I just happened to see this. If you're a Nintendo Switch Online user, you get free play of the whole access to the game from 5.1 to 5.7 on the Nintendo Switch. And then if you scroll down here, but even if you're not, the way I understand is you can download a free demo with some limited play right now. So if you're into that, Crypt of the Necro Dancer, and this is a new one featuring The Legend of Zelda. That's just some other news that I had on what's going on in the gaming world. So let me make sure I take the right one off. I don't want to. So I didn't do that. Where's Mike go? I didn't do that. I took the screen off.
Right. Yeah.
So that's all I got, other than maybe Mike's setting up his game, but his videos. So
Poe, did you have something you wanted to talk about with the Atari?
Yeah.
Just I'm gonna be hopefully uploading my video tonight, but I'm actually doing a classic game, and I'm gonna be doing Porky's today for the 2600. So movie tie-in games. Porky's 20th Century Fox. So if you remember the movie, this was a kid's game, believe it or not. So if I can get it edited before bedtime here, I'll have that video up. But I did the gameplay today, and it's a tough one. And yes, there is a shower scene, in case you were wondering. But it's another one of those games that kind of suffers from it's tough to get up the ladders in this game. So you end up getting caught by ball bricker a lot. She's after your 8-bit tallywhacker, and she gets it several times. So that, but I love Atari. That's probably my favorite all-time home console.
There you go, Paul. How many?
I've lost track on how many I have. I used to have an app tracker just for that on my old cell phone. The last 2 cell phones I had before this one, and they all transferred over when I transferred everything from one cell phone to another until I got this, Samsung 22 Ultra. For some reason, all the games didn't transfer over last year when I got this thing. And I haven't felt like going through and manually putting all the games back in. So I've got hundreds of games for the 2600 and the NES. And I need to do that one day, sit down and do that. So wait for a rainy day or a rainy couple of days to do that. But,
well, how about this? This will be an easier question, Poe. How many Atari games are you good at playing?
Nowadays, not very many games at all. Back in the day, Nintendo game, NES games, and 2600 games I could crush at. Now, no. I start looking at the screen and I go cross-eyed. But I have heart. I try. But yeah. Yes, I have ET. I do have ET. Just finished the Audible book from Howard Scott Warshaw. I actually read the paperback of that same book 2 years ago when it came out. And I just finished the Audible book. And surprisingly, I did a review on it on Amazon, and he reached out and sent me a private message thanking me for the review. So I thought that was kind of cool on Facebook the last week or the week before. So
that's awesome. That is awesome.
Cool.
All right. So what are you thinking? Is Mike, are you ready for your big segment?
Sure. So what I need to do the preset.
Well, you go down to present, down there at the bottom, and you should say you get choices. I think you can just select a file. let me click mine. Yeah, you can do a video file, and that way you get the audio too. If you do the screen share, you won't get the audio.
Okay, video file. Oh,
And then what I'll do is
sure.
once you get it on here, I'll throw it up on the screen, and we'll just make it full screen.
All right.
Do you remember how to do that, Bart?
No.
Cinema layout, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
We'll let Mike cue that up, and then don't forget, everybody. So far, the only thing I've seen in the queue is no fishtails, but I did see somebody say whitewater. So I've got a vote in for whitewater. If you've got another FX3 table you'd like to see other than whitewater, throw it up there, because I think as soon as we get in with Mike, I'll let Bart take total control, and he can kick me out of here and bring me up in the other room if he decides to bring me up.
Yeah, it looks like I can only do the screen share. It won't let me open up the file. So let me see if I can do the screen share. Or share
Sure.
screen.
Voiceover commentary.
What format's of the file in, Mike? Because it's a.
Well, I said on when I was recording on the PS5 to do MP4.
Yeah, it should bring it. I'm surprised it won't let you bring up the.
Yeah. Well, it just when I open up the folder, it's like empty. So it's like Windows screen. Screen one. Oh, no. Screen two. There we go.
You let me
Can
know
you
when
guys see it?
I'm going to add it. There's your screen there.
Okay, I just popped it. Can you see it?
Yeah. I don't know that we'll get audio, but you can describe what's going on if you want.
Oh, you can't hear the audio on it?
I don't think so, because I think it's got to be a file. It's not going to scare your screen audio.
Okay.
Unless your speakers are up and we can hear it through your mic.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna be playing this guy. I didn't do too bad. There was two of the modes that I could play, not the drag race, because a lot of the games you're picking on here has like copyrighted music. So the police one and the Hollywood stunt driver one were the only ones I could do without, getting, a copyright here on the channel. So I just played those two modes on there. Let me try to see if I can fast forward to where I'm playing. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Can you guys see it pretty good?
Looks great.
Okay. Is there slowdown? I wonder if that's my end.
Yeah, it looks like it might be running a little bit of slow-mo, but that's all right. Okay. And we'll get a chance maybe during the week to try to play with this file share thing and see if we can get that worked out by next time.
So, yeah, on this game's kind of peculiar. There's a, I wonder if I can have my mouse. Can you see where my mouse is at? It's pointing here. And then you want to get like the Mustang thing. And then this will enable you to get the multi-balls. I kind of discovered when I was playing this game. Gotcha. So I actually got like 2 multi-balls on here, but just hitting this peculiar thing right over here. And of course the ramps, they get points and stuff. And and the different segments on the games, there's different things you can do on it. But I found out the stunt driver one's actually pretty interesting, because if you hit this most of the time, you get the multi-balls. So just a tip if you're playing this. It's not really.
You're playing this on your PlayStation?
Yes.
And this is in Stern's Pinball Arcade?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I bought the pack, so it came with the Mustang. What was that other game? High Roller Casino.
Phantom of the Opera?
Yes, Phantom of the Opera. What a great game. That one's good. And Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That one's good too. I like that one as well.
They're all fun, yeah.
Yes, yes. But yeah, just kind of showing you this here. I can stop and I'll show you the other game, which is the High Roller Casino.
Sure.
Let's just kind of slow down. Okay, let me play the other one.
Popcorn time. Watching Mike's movie, gotta have popcorn.
So I'll kind of fast forward and kind of explain what's going on here. Let's see. Here we go. So yeah, when you launch it, it gets into this roulette wheel that spins around in. It's pretty neat. What's kind of funny, I was kind of watching like a documentary on pinball machines, and then what was kind of funny, I found out initially these machines didn't have flippers, and they would give you money, depending on where you got the ball to land at. And then there was this guy in Chicago, I think it was the mayor. He ended up smashing the machines. He outlawed pinball in his city, and he said, "Oh, it's a gambling machine." And then during the history when I was kind of watching it, they went into having flippers, which was neat because they said, "Oh no, pinball's no longer a gambling, like entertainment. It's for skill." Hence why when they invented the flippers and stuff for it. But it's kind of funny. It's just they didn't want to do anything gambling associated with the pinball tables until like when I seen this table, it's like, wait a minute, didn't they want to stay away from gambling? It had this all gambling themed and stuff, but it's actually really fun. I liked it. And then up here, let me see if I can point it. The slot machine up here, if you hit here and just like a slot machine, you get the 3, and there's where most of your points come from. And also the roulette table. I'm not good with the blackjack up here because that was kind of hard. You're just kind of gonna guess, use your left and right flipper to go like higher up or lower on what you think the card's gonna be. So yeah, you're kind of like gambling on here. I'll show you on the on here on the what's this called, the digital display. So yeah, it's a fun game. I enjoyed playing this, but it's kind of hard because if you tend to hit up this ramp here and it doesn't go all the way, it'll drain in the center. So something to look out for, especially if I was trying to aim for the slot machine area. It would just kind of half up there and then just drain. So I got to kind of practice with the nudge to get better at that. But yeah, fun game. I'll stop the video. All right.
And let's see.
I'll stop screen. There we go.
Well, I just want to jump in and say what Mike was referring to. If you guys get a chance, I don't know, it was recently at the theaters, and you might Google it and find out if it's on a streaming service or where you can get it. But the name of the movie is called Pinball, The Man Who Saved the Game. And everything that Mike was talking about how it got banned, and the guy who was a journalist who loved pinball as a hobby himself actually went to bat with the he got with the owners of the companies, and there was some gaming group that was going to bat for him, and he actually went to New York and argued. You're right about Chicago. It was Chicago and New York, and he actually put on a demonstration for Mayor LaGuardia, and LaGuardia, they had a machine up there they were going to play it on, and LaGuardia says, "No, don't play it on this machine. I brought another machine. I want you to prove to me you can play this and its skill." And this guy just wiped it. And LaGuardia said, he's okay. And so, good movie, though. I think, Bart, have you seen it? Have you all seen it?
I did see it. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Yeah.
Okay, Bart, you guys talk about whatever you want. I'm going to go set up. What do you guys think? I'm going to take a vote from you guys. Whitewater? Is that good?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That's Bo's favorite.
It'll be G Parker.
Well, the Bigfoot.
Yeah, I'm going to run it for 5 days. Password's G Parker, all lowercase. And you find it just like you did the other tournaments under G Parker. Yeah, it'll be on FX3. I'll go set it up. You can take me off here, Bart, and bring me on in there if you want, or whatever you want to do.
All right. Everyone knows the drill. Now's the time to talk crap about Greg.
This is the part where he starts talking like a chipmunk in the other room, right?
Yeah.
I've watched it. That's it, Bart. I'm ready to play. Here we go. I've heard it on the way to work each week.
Right. All right. Now he's back. Let's see. Oh, that's me. Hold on. There we go.
There we go.
We don't want to scare off the children.
Oh, look, Tesla.
Hey, I don't have My Little Pony on my channel. That's a lie.
Yeah, a guy came into the hotel today. Speaking of Tesla, he's driving one of those Tesla Model S Plaids. $107,000 car that does 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds.
Holy smokes. Dang.
Yeah. Amazing vehicle. Yeah. We can't hear you, Greg, if you're talking. Do I have you muted? No, we don't have you muted yet.
Did Rick mute him?
I'll talk for him.
Okay, here we go. We're going to do all the
He can't find Whitewater. It's the one with Bigfoot, Greg. There you go.
Yeah, I seen him trying to get fishtails.
No. Yeah. Setting it up. We got no audio.
Nope.
He's typing in the password. G. Parker. He can still remember how to spell his own name, so that's good. That's a move in the right direction.
I didn't realize I had the volume down. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, we were all saying really nice things.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I was having trouble finding Whitewater.
Oh, you're not supposed to talk for him anymore. Yeah, we noticed that, Greg. We weren't going to point it out, but we noticed you were having a little trouble.
I don't know what was wrong with it. Maybe I couldn't recognize the logo.
We can't get into what's wrong with you, Greg. We only have 5 minutes left of the show.
Even Christmas. I'm all free already. You picked this
That's
table.
a bit hard. I almost want to drain just to watch Sasquatch laughing at me.
Nice.
Oh, that was a violent kickback. This game is it's hard, but boy, when you get a good ball going, it's a fun little table. Right now, I'm on about every 64 games I play, I have a good ball.
I'm on a roll now.
What Greg doesn't know is as soon as he started playing, Champagne Room Quick started playing on his too, so Greg's not even going to get the high score.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah. There you go, Greg. Flick those balls. Flick them.
Flick the ball. Unless this folds over, then it says something.
Take that Champagne Room.
Oh, see, Greg starts talking smack and drains 2 balls in.
I think it's saying that. Oh.
Uh-oh. Here comes Champagne Room.
Game over. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Let's see what plays I'm in. $14,816,980.
Elvin!
Oh, all right. Let's go back to this view. Take out the.
Okay, there you go. You got 5 days. Mike will get in there and wipe us all out.
5 days, what, unlimited?
Yep, 5 days unlimited.
Oh, I gotta grab this before we end the show because I screwed up and I messed up when I did my Vader table. Still laughing at my shorts I'm wearing.
He's got pants on.
I wanted to show this.
Oh, we were supposed to wear pants?
Yeah. I wanted to show this while I was doing the Vader table, and it's covered in dust because I live in Texas. But I got my 3D printed
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Darth Vader from the Kenobi show where he fought Anakin / Vader, and I can take off the
Oh,
Whoa.
nice.
helmet, and then it gets blurred. Look, it matches my head. Okay, why is the camera focusing on me?
Did you print that, Bart?
I printed this
Well,
on a 3D printer. Now, if Greg was nice, he would have put the screen bigger, but you know he's kind of a jerk.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I had
Oh, there
this
we go.
behind. I had it behind my table, but I forgot to get it out in honor of the Vader. I don't know
Nice.
if I put better lighting on it, but yeah, he's got his eyeball in there. Kind of washes out, but yeah, it's a 3D print I did. Oh, I just dropped his head. I just dropped his head. But yeah, I meant to show that while I was doing the Vader table, and like an idiot, I didn't. So
Show us the head again.
here's just the head part. Because okay, hold on.
Oh, wow.
Focus on the head, not on me.
Yeah, you got a little head there. That's pretty good. I like that.
Wow.
Yeah. It printed in 3 pieces. This was one print. His shoulders. God dang it! Quit focusing on me. That was another print, and then his helmet was another print.
So how'd you do the true tone on the head, or did you paint it?
That's painted.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get in there and paint his eyeball, and the scars are a little darker color. Kelly does most of the painting for me.
Oh,
And I
nice.
put the
Oh, nice.
some
She did a
silver
good
paint.
job.
I put some silver paint on the damaged part of the helmet. So,
Yeah, that's sweet.
but yeah, it came out really good. Took a long time. I don't know if anyone does any 3D printing. I know Greg does, but 3D printing is not a fast process. So that was kind of print one piece per day kind of thing. Oh, there you go. You bring Poe back and he's drinking beer. That's
Love it.
for that one time. Don't
If
say
we're gonna do show and tell next time, I printed out the starship from Metroid, so it's kind of
Oh,
cool.
nice.
But
Oh, nice.
I need to have somebody better than me paint it. And right now, I printed it in a filament that if you set it in the sun, it's gray, and if you set it in the sun long enough, it starts changing colors and looking kind of weathered. And so I'm trying that before I paint it because actually it looks kind of good just done in gray. So
That is really cool.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
cool.
Yingling Poe? Yeah.
Yingling. That's my yin yang. My Yingling.
Yeah, 3D
Okay.
printing is cool. It's kind of addicting though. You get to 3D printing and Yeah, you don't want, you find all kind of neat things. One of my next things I'm going to print off is it's the mythosaur from logo type of thing from the Mandalorian.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to print it off in a flat style and then just paint it so it kind of looks like it's made out of holy crap, what is it, Mike? What metal is Mandalorian?
Oh, Beskar.
Beskar.
Aluminum.
Well, yeah, I think it is. But I'm going to paint it and then mount it on the wall.
I 3D printed one just now.
Nice.
Here, Mike.
That's called aluminium. It's aluminium.
You need to mail me one. Oh,
Got an envelope here somewhere.
Well, Poe, where's your Switch beer holder? You still got it?
Yes. My Yingling won't fit in it. That's
Well,
a
now
cord.
we know
There's a hole in the bottom, though. It won't quite fit in there.
Yeah, see, Poe's got him a regular beer holder that holds his Nintendo Switch controllers, and he can sip a cold beer and play Nintendo.
Might help with the game.
Hey, I heard that.
I just said might. I don't have much confidence that it will. I'm just saying it might.
You belong to Video Games Monthly. You can get a little coaster too.
nice.
Chaos is back.
Chaos, there's a lot of people in here I want you to get rid of. Right now. They made fun of me. There's Derek. Someone in here named Kelly. Someone named Champagne Room. That's old Poe talking for you there. He can't pronounce champagne.
Maybe one of these weeks we can get Jules or Lars to come in from Pinball in Studios. Well, guys, we're hitting an hour. Unless somebody's gotten something big, I think I'm going to do a pass around for final thoughts and jump in if you don't want me to go there yet. But we're hitting up on we're about an hour and 10 minutes into this thing, so I think I'll if it's all in agreement. I think I'm just going to start right next to me. And where's he at? There he is. Poe's right next to me. Poe will just pass it around clockwise this time. Final thoughts, Poe?
Yeah, 3D printing is really cool. I like it. This was made for me, and I think it's pretty awesome by a certain someone. And I think it's great that we're all back together. I want to keep this going. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think this is really cool, and I hope we keep it going. I think I just said that 12 times in a row. But
What's that? You want to share that game you're going to be playing on the Atari?
yeah, I told them earlier there when you stepped away, when you went to the little boys' room there, Porky's, watch the tallywhacker, ball bricker. Hopefully I get that video up before I go to bed here in a little bit, but fun game, but it's a rough one.
Is it going to be like if you upload it, is it going to hit you with like an adult content where it's like 18?
There is a girl in the shower in it, but it is Atari graphics, so it's kind of hard to make out the boobies. I tried. I got right up there next to the screen.
Nice.
But
Can't wait to watch that video.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's a fun game. I think that's about it. Look forward to next week's show. I don't know. I'm going to be doing some. I think I'm going to be doing Atari pinball. As far as I know, there are only 3 pinball games that came out for the 2600. So I'm going to try to play all 3 of them for next week.
Nice.
Mike?
Let's see. Yeah, actually, I do have something. Yeah, speaking of Atari, I was thinking about, Poe, on that Atari, was it the pinball Atari 2600? Is that the one you're going to be doing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. and stuff.
Video
So,
Pinball and Midnight Magic, and there's one other one that was out for it.
yeah, I think I'm gonna try to find. Remember on computers they used to have that free pinball game that you got to play. I think I don't remember what year that was, but I'll try to hunt that down. Maybe I'll play that for the next episode and try to find something else I can find out there, something crazy. Like that other what's that other pinball one? Is it Oh Nelly? I want to try that one too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Whoa, Nelly.
Well, Nelly,
Yeah, Whoa Nelly, yeah, yep.
I had to play
was
that
fun.
on the PS4, I think, when I did my live stream that night. I wasn't able to get that on the PS5, so
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got.
Okay, Bart.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch for those videos that those guys are doing. Back to you, Greg.
Well, I'm gonna.
I was going to say the same stuff Poe said. He stole my thunder. I was going to say how much fun it was, and I hope we do this more. But now, since he did that, screw that. I don't want to do a show with these guys ever again. I'm looking for 3 new people to be on a show with me. Just put your applications down below in T. Parker's comment section. Tell me. But yeah, but Derek mentioned Space Cadet, and I think they did a
Yes.
VPX version of Space Cadet.
Oh, no way.
That's modernized. I haven't seen it yet, and maybe other people can say more about it. But yeah, Space Cadet was a pretty neat game back in the day.
Champagne Room mentioned Atari making pinball machines. Wasn't Hercules one of theirs that had like the cue ball as the like the biggest pinball machine?
Giant
Yeah.
table. The thing was it was an actual pool ball for the
Those were called wide tables, weren't they?
Oh, this one was even bigger than that. They called that like an ultra wide or something like
Oh,
that.
jeez.
There was
Wide body.
podcast. It was all just audio, but they did an interview with the guys at Zen, and the thumbnail for it had that Hercules table sitting next to a regular table. The regular table looked like something for a kid. It's like
That ball had to have destroyed those tables.
yeah,
Going through that.
yeah. A regular full size table sitting next to that Hercules table looked like a table that Kelly could actually see over the glass. That's how small that table was. But yeah, it's neat. Google it if you haven't seen it. Google it. But anyway, yeah. So that's really all I got. Now really back to you, Greg.
Well, I'm going to share a screen again, and Mike, if you hang around after the broadcast, I just figured out this is going to be a test. You guys tell me if you hear the audio. I think I figured out how to do a screen share with audio, but I'm going to. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted, since Champagne Room's here, and I thought I'd feature the video Bart did on it versus me. So I'm using your channel without your permission, Bart. But but anyway, this is a table that I wanted, and I know Bart did this to thank Champagne Room too. I did a video on it, but Bart's a lot better. This was gifted to us by the Champagne Room to me and Bart for setting up the tournament, and he was our grand prize winner. Which your trophy has been ordered. I'm still waiting to get a confirmation from him, but it's coming. But anyway, Bart, do you remember describe a little bit about what you were doing here, and just tell them this is kind of a cool futuristic pinball table.
Yeah, it's really neat. Again, I couldn't even remember Beskar, so I certainly can't remember what the name of this table is. Gosh darn it.
Demons.
Demon Tilt?
Demon Tilt.
Yep.
Yeah. It's really neat. It's kind of a triple level. You got the I try to keep it out of that bottom level because you lose it there, you're going to lose it. But it's got all kinds of stuff that you're hitting, those centipede bits and all that, and things are flying around. But it's a really fast-paced, fun little pinball game. Again, like you said, thanks to the Champagne Room for gifting these to us. But yeah, really, really fun. It's hard but not too hard that you don't want to play it. And it's so fast. There's so much stuff going on. And there is a cabinet mode you can put it in. Because I noticed, Greg, when you played it, you were playing on landscape mode, so you could see more stuff on the side that's cut off on my video. But if you go into cabinet mode, it narrows it down, and you can see that side stuff, but it just makes the play field that much smaller. So I like playing this way. But it's really neat. It's really neat game.
Yeah, and you're actually playing it on your cabinet. I've only played it on the PC because I do know that I'm going to have to make some I think you can make adjustments in the game, though, to make your controllers match your pinball on.
Yeah,
FX3.
I just go into the controls and you just select left flipper and hit the left flipper button on your cabinet, and it worked fine for me. And then, yeah, like I said, it does cut off a little bit of stuff on the sides, but they're mostly just ramps that it goes around.
Right.
But it played great on the cabinet. You don't get a back glass, but you don't need one. It's really fun. Yeah, Champagner is kind of like a pinball game and a shmup all in one.
But you guys aren't getting the audio on this, are you?
No.
Yeah, see, StreamYard asked me. I just found a little button that I could click to say share audio of that screen, and they lied.
Yeah.
Hold on, once we get on them, they lied. Throw a beer can at them. So that's so let me get this off of here if I can figure out how. Okay. Anyway, that's really all I got. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I want to thank the group for coming up with this, being able to get together and do this. We plan on being back next Sunday night. I got to get this right because Bart will tell you I put the announcement up for this, and first I put Saturday night at 10, and then I said, "Oh crap!" I caught that myself. Then I put it up and it said Sunday night at 10, and Bart wrote me, he says, "Looks nice, Greg." Wrong time, so I scrambled to fix that. But I was right in the middle watching one of Bart's videos, and I said, "Good, a reason to not watch the rest of that video." So.
Yeah.
But no, that's all I got. Have fun playing the tournament. I've already given you the instruction on that, and we'll announce the winner, and you'll get a big hoorah from us.
Right. We'll give you some of these.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Right. That's it for me, guys. This has been fun. I hope we got to cross-platform here and got to see it on. I shut down Poe's window, so I don't know. Good times. Say goodnight, everybody. We're saying goodnight.
All right.
Night.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Night, Greg.